little poem about ADHD that I was always going to do, and I heard Kerry's and I was like, yeah, I really have to do it, so it's amazing. I've carved it out because of the 3 minutes. So it's called Working Titles. I find that's not very ADHD, is it? Working Titles. I didn't know that I would lose my keys. I couldn't remember when they stopped being in my hand. But you say should. You don't understand, it's unkind, like the punch in my gut that I should have seen coming. Especially bearing in mind it's my own fist. It's not like this, not like I want to play these old tapes of teachers and mothers and men who ask, how could you miss the time? Why didn't you bring your pencil case again? When will you learn to drive? Did you leave your microphone behind, forget your set list, the first line and the key? It's not like I haven't been called different, difficult, diva repeatedly until I bought it, own it, flaunt it, might as well slap you with my cheek already printed with my own palm. I didn't see how my logic was not a fact, how it is in fact a cat straying this way and that until sidetracked, how whenever I held onto its tail it would vanish, leaving me with fleas and claws that I couldn't manage. I couldn't even see, I didn't see until it separated you from me, not even when my stomach twisted, a tiny warning like the wrong key turned in the wrong way in the wrong door. I didn't know I lived in here before. I didn't realize all the spoons had been used and wouldn't wash themselves just as floors don't sweep themselves and people shouldn't punch themselves. No, I never dust those shelves. Yes, I do know my arse from my elbow. I've often kicked them both with my own foot that I removed from my mouth after biting off 2 toes. I can't explain why every day is really highs and sudden lows and a list of woes I out inside my brain and it seems nobody knows why I am darting out of time unattractively, you might say, defensively, if not often constantly, to a recording of someone's voice saying like a loop, like a cage, like a drum cage loop, like a cage that's locked. Like I threw away the key through my lazy wavy, someone saved me, you'd lose your head if it wasn't screwed on. How foolish, dizzy, stupid is she? I wouldn't know how many loops make a record, make a label. I couldn't count how many labels make a cage. I wasn't aware of how long it takes for flies to appear on forgotten fruit. As if by dark magic played on bitter lute, I gave thoughts, legs and wings. I did not learn it is okay just not to know most things. I didn't read there were letters that I simply could not open. For reasons I could not tell you. Every time they fell through the mouth of my door like Bibles, bearing a bite that I could take off your head if it wasn't screwed on. Eat up your day within hours. I couldn't name the feeling of not being able to, till it twisted like a breeched baby, of should being able to, punched a hole through the bed of my belly, shouting rudely, yanked my guts out like a social media triggered overshare on spool tape from an 80s cassette. I hadn't known there were letters to describe this A, D, H, D. I couldn't see how avoiding words would not support me. I hadn't heard the kindness in your bullet-pointed voice. I thought that playing strong or playing a victim was the only choice. I never chose, yet both arose to play me and to claim. I hadn't heard that in this world every baby needs a name. I didn't want this complex, clumsy PTSD. I didn't realize that a label could also be a key.